Now joining us to talk about the subsidy removal and the lingering fuel scarcity issue we are currently battling with, we have Gbolahan Olejide, who is the CEO of Swift Oil Limited and a financial expert. Thank you so much for joining us at this time.
Yeah, good evening. The title is slightly wrong. I'm no longer with Swift Oil for some years. I'm
All
a
right. All right, so there's been so much back and forth with regards to, the removal and payment of fuel subsidy. Does the position of government reflect today's reality?
it's a fairly complex space that we're talking about. Removal of subsidy. Even when you say removal of subsidy, I'm asking myself, as we're speaking now, is subsidy removed? I don't think so. It was removed for a bit, maybe a couple of months, thereabout. After that, we went back into a subsidy regime. And the subsidy that exists in the PMS space today is probably bigger than any other subsidy we have seen in history before. So it's a huge subsidy that we have right now. So when we now talk about subsidy removal, we must start asking what removal exactly, because there is a lot of subsidy as we speak in that PMS space.
All right, so Nigerians remains at the receiving end with long queues at petrol stations. Is there going to be an end in sight anytime soon?
I hope so. Like most citizens, issues of fuel scarcity, I grew up to find it on Nigerian roads. A decade after, it has not gone away. It is a shame that a country that is a producer of crude, that has at some point had refineries that were working, and today has both private initiatives and attempt to bring the public refineries into work, is still facing this kind of problem. It is such a shame. So it's difficult to know whether we are near where we can say, oh, we will stop, we'll be able to stop the fuel scarcity problem. Because even as we speak today, neither the private refineries nor the public refineries are producing PMS in any quantity near what we need as a country. So maybe some of the private ones are producing some small stuff. The public ones are not even producing anything. So are they going to produce? We don't even know. Those public sector, what are they going to produce? We don't know until we see the production. So it has become a sit-down look situation. Until we see it, then we believe it. For now, it remains the hope that someday we'll be able to move past where we are right now.
Refinery, is there any hope for any of the nation's refinery to jack back to life?
Well, the private ones are likely to be able to come on stream if they are supported to come on stream and start producing PMS. Of course, they are producing kerosene. They are producing other fractions, so to say. But PMS is a bit different. It's different both in terms of the technology end of things and also in the pricing side of things. So, as far as the public refineries is concerned, I've been in this, we've been in this. It will start producing next week. It will be next month. It will be next month. And it has been next month that never arrived. So until we actually see it, it remains a hope. Nobody knows whether those public refineries will ever produce or when they will produce until we see it. For the private refineries, the chances are that it will happen for them if we support them to make it happen. Otherwise, we've all read the stories about how all of a sudden, by the time the Dangote refinery is ready, we don't have crude to provide to Dangote. Before, the problem was the reverse. There was no functional refineries. We were just exporting crude. Now that they said, oh, refinery is here now, there is no crude to give to the refinery. So when all the stakeholders come together and decide that we want this thing to happen, then we can all sit together, find the modalities, and make it happen for us. It is not brainstorming, it is not magic. Smaller countries are refining petroleum products and are selling to their people. Why not Nigeria?
All right, so finally, before I let you go, what would you suggest to be a quick fix or measures to address the challenges Nigeria is faced with as it relates to energy and petroleum sector?
Well, the real thing we need to do at this juncture is for all the stakeholders to sit down, put Nigeria first, and let us support those initiatives in refinery to come to life. If they come to life, the chances are much higher that we will have regular supply, number one. Number two, we will be able to save some of those forex that we spend importing this product. Number three, we probably will produce more than we need and we can export and earn foreign exchange as a country. So let us put together, put Nigeria first, solve this problem, and we can have a better country as far as energy is concerned.
All right, so thank you so much. That was Gbolahan Olojede, who is a financial expert. Thank you for joining us at this time.
Thanks for having me.